Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is Undoomed, and we're here with some special guests. I'm going to ask everyone to introduce themselves, so let's go with ladies first. Sugar Tits, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi there, everyone. I'm Sugar Tits, the bear with the tits of sugar. that was shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bar's low.
No, that's lovely. I'm very grateful to be here
It wasn't
talking to
unshit.
Undoomed. Thank you, Bering. No, very happy to be here to be talking with Undoomed and the rest of the guys. I'm looking forward to it. No, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm very
Okay, we
grateful
have
to
some
be
serious
here.
echo right now, so let's see if we
Yeah,
can...
that ain't me.
I don't know. Whoever. Next, Tyler, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, I'm Tyler Preston20. I'm everybody's best black friend.
I thought you were only my black friend.
That is short and sweet. Right. Okay, Skaggs.
Sure. My name's Skagg3. I make YouTube videos like everyone, I guess. I don't know. I like to laugh at idiots, as does everyone. I don't know. That's about it.
Cool. And the
That
biggest bear in the room. Come on.
Hello, my name is Bering, and I like to make YouTube videos and go for walks along the beach and go out with friends. No, it's good to be here, man. We've been trying to organise this stream for a few months now, but we haven't sort of quite made it. So it's good to finally internet meet you, man.
Yes, I've been looking forward to this. Thank you. Very
You're
nice.
not going to bully me, are you?
No, come on. You fucking moron.
Hey, man, I want a soundbite out of this stream, right? You know what I want? I want Bering, fucking Bering. Can you do that for me? I'd like to use that in a video sometime.
Bearing? A fucking bearing? That sounded so gay.
Much more
sound a little gay, didn't it?
All right. We should do that in private. Come on, man.
How do you get your voice to sound? Is that your natural voice, or have you got some like unbelievable mic set up, or is that just your voice?
No, that's just a regular mic. It's just like a Rode. That's
Yeah.
it. I have no IQ, EQ or anything.
That's awesome.
That's just the way it is. But anyway, so I figured I had an article here that I wanted to start off with. Then we probably have some articles we can all dig up and talk about.
Right.
I'm going to I'm going to send this link to all of you.
All right.
All right, here we go. This is a woman who wants to dumb down STEM to make it more accessible to women.
Holy fuck!
And it's like, really? You of all the sciences, or quote unquote sciences, you want to take real science and dumb it down. How does that work?
Fucking hell,
So basically, she's saying that science is discouraging to women because it sounds really hard. It sounds like it's really difficult, right? So can we not make it? Can we not make it sound so difficult?
Imagine if someone said that like during World War II or something. Can we just slow down research into scientific things so women can get ahead, and they just dumb down like all the fucking aeronautical research and the plane building, all that sort of shit.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I guess obviously I don't think we can post this link into the chat without it being destroyed by Google, but we're going to post this into the description later for people.
Would you like to screen share it, Undoomed? I can do that for you if you like.
Yeah, you do that because I have no idea.
No problem. Bringing it up now.
I think people would probably like to see it, and maybe they can see the link.
Yeah, so it looks
just,
like it's
I have to
one
stay on the page. So sorry, just saying I have to stay on the page. So just let me know when you see it.
Yeah, it's up.
There's also a whale on the page, and aftershock.
Okay. That's not even. I don't think that's her. That aftershock.
There's no way. Just absolutely no way.
It doesn't look like it.
How is this possible? How are we trying to achieve science, or are we just trying to keep people busy?
Well, and
Hey, Undoomed,
young.
if you click on Sugar Tits icon, then I think it should stay on that rather than sort of going between
Right. Okay.
avatars. Is that how it works, Sugar Tits?
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's how
yeah.
it works. I can see it right now.
Yeah,
That's great.
I can see it staying up there. So
Cool.
And I mean, what do you
I can make this
people
bigger,
think
too.
about this? Are you just stumped?
Well, I'm interested by your question of, can we make science dumber or smarter? But this is a fundamentally sexist premise. That's what's interesting, right? This
Yeah,
whole
it's
thing
like-
is built on the premise that women are not capable of understanding these complex sciencey topics.
Right.
Uh,
How can women not do science? What the fuck are they talking about? Of course they can.
Oh.
It's really.
I've heard crazy
stupid,
feminists
it's
accuse science of being part of the patriarchy. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It's really stupid to think that women cannot do science. Like, there are definitely some women scientists out there that can do science. And so to suggest that women cannot do science because they're women is actually pretty sexist.
It's not just pretty sexist, it's very sexist. The real kind of sexist.
How do you actually dumb it down, though? Do you say, all right, well, let's all the research we've done in the last 6 months, let's just chuck it out and
I don't know.
go
Maybe
back?
instead of submitting papers, they want to submit coloring books. I don't know.
They probably might want to add like the bubbles or like the flowers video cassette tapes while they add it too.
Yeah.
This is the other thing that's just so frustrating about this is, obviously we'd like to see more women in STEM, and that's kind of the rallying cry, more women in science. Let's get more equal representation. But when I was in school, man, it's not like there was a guard at the chemistry class. I took like easy lab science. I was never like a big natural science student or that sort of thing. I took the easiest lab sciences I could to fulfill the credit requirements. And even those were majority male at a majority female school overall. But there was nobody at the door saying like, hey, men only, sorry.
No.
Go take home ec or something else.
No, I mean, it's just weird. Obviously, if you want to do science, you have to be good at science. It's not fucking gender studies.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well,
yeah, like a person should decide what kind of career path that they want to do. If a person wants to do science, then they could do science. If a person does not want to do science, then don't do science.
And the key word is person. Stop worrying about if it's a woman or a man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I mean, if they
exactly.
did, let's just say they did dumb it down, would that really result in more women going into it? I don't know if it would, because the fact is, less women want to go into STEM fields.
Right.
If they don't want to, they don't have to. Simple.
No, we can't force people.
Well, yeah, you'd be forcing men out and forcing women in. Good
Yeah,
luck.
we can't do that. This isn't Soviet Russia.
That's it.
Speaking
Were we going to read through this, or?
Yeah.
Sure, let's read it.
I don't think we have to read it all, but I mean, if you want to go through it a little bit, that's fine.
We've got to have the Undoomed voice.
No, I mean, shit, that would take forever. I just thought we'd all see it, and if people wanted to look it up, they'd be able to see the link and everything. So
right.
I don't think we have to read through it.
I think another thing that's interesting about this is I'm trying to figure. So this is a doctoral project for one person, And it'd be more interesting to me if it was someone who, say, was like a STEM doctoral candidate. She is a doctoral candidate in some sort of teaching field. I'm trying to read what her qualifications are here. But this is a critique of
Sugar Tits. Scroll down.
Not in STEM. Anyway.
Scroll down. More.
Yeah. We
How
can.
far?
So we.
Just...
I think they said what her job was at the end or something.
It says on this other page that she is a doctoral candidate in the Teaching and Learning Department, Higher Ed Concentration, University of North Dakota.
Right. So it's soft science.
Research interests include, or research interests focus on the experiences of women in higher education, including STEM. So not STEM itself, but experiences.
Experience in STEM. Okay. Why do we pay people for this shit?
So she is in STEM, right? Do we consider that she's in STEM?
No.
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 The subject of her study is syllabi. Like she's looking at class syllabi for gendered language and things like that.
Gendered
Isn't it
language.
funny though? The women that usually jump up and down demanding more women in STEM are not in STEM.
Well, yeah, that's the great thing about it. Right?
Yeah, that is fucking
I love
hilarious.
how they've put here at least one female college student majoring in a STEM field dispute Parsons' conclusion. So one.
At least one.
One?
At least one.
At least
Fuck's
zero.
sake.
Jeez.
Hey, morons.
Good God. I'm just skimming through the...
Yeah, what I'm saying is you hit the nail on the head here. This is the idea of using less competitive teaching methods to give female students a better opportunity to succeed sounds sexist. It implies that female students aren't naturally as smart as male students and that they need extra support in order to level the playing field. Right? Female students should be given an advantage because we are just as smart and have the opportunity to do just as well as males. There you go.
At least there's just one smart person there.
At least one.
Yeah. But, I mean, obviously there are a lot of people opposing this. But
Yeah.
they make it sound like there was one.
That's it. Wow, crazy.
Holy cow.
Bring this back.
If you
So
actually...
who was proposing this again?
Here, I can put this in the chat. This is you can actually see the paper itself and some of the methods and stuff on this source here.
Right.
We joke about the pronoun thing, but literally under the data analysis, the methods section here, well, I use this qualitative data analysis software. I look for pronouns such as you, I, we, and are that are inclusive. Oh my God.
Christ.
Has anyone actually met someone that uses like a different pronoun? Has anyone ever met someone?
Never.
No,
use a pronoun?
not in real life. Have you?
No.
No. How do I get rid of this screen sharing for Sugar Tits right now?
Just
Oh,
click
if
on
you
her
just-
name.
Yeah. Click on back on your
Oh,
name.
Right, okay. Yeah, so no, I've never met anyone who, told me, like, yeah, I want to be referred to as it, or
Yeah.
or Seer, or Zim, or what was the other one?
Zim,
Bun Self? Right.
Oh, that's right, bun. Fucking
hell is
bun.
Sorry,
Bun?
I'm sorry.
What?
What? Bum self?
Bun,
Yeah.
like B-U-N, like a cinnamon bun.
Bun Self.
Oh, bun. Bun self. What?
yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
supposed
It's like another pronoun.
That's apparently a pronoun.
Why? Do they identify
because
as a
I-
hot dog bun?
No, I don't know why, but I did a video on this, and there was this girl who had that as her pronoun, and she was a real person of whatever. What do you call them?
Of,
Mm,
of I don't know, colour of...
not person of
She was
non-sex.
a bun of color. Get it right.
Person of non-sex. Person of buns.
Non-sex.
What?
Person... No, you just mean tranny, I think.
Or asexual?
No. She was a girl, and she wanted to be called him or Bunself or something.
What?
Fucking
I'm
gender
going to,
maybe, or gender
have to
fluid
watch
or
this
something.
video.
Obviously some sort of gender fluid. I always forget that word. Right.
I was looking at some freaky articles about gender fluid people last night. And it's just fucking weird. It was on Tumblr, but it's
always
so
Tumblr.
complicated. It is so complicated. They were having this debate about, like, if I am a female one day, then I'm a lesbian because I like women. But what if I change into a male the next day? Am I still a lesbian? Am I, what am I? They're debating what she should call herself, and it ended up somehow at gynosexual.
What the fuck?
Gynosexual.
Isn't that like related to women though? What is gyno?
So a gynosexual is apparently, like, if you're a lesbian but you're a gender fluid lesbian, and tomorrow you wake up and you're a bloke all of a sudden, then you're a gynosexual. Just means you're like.
Just sounds like a heterosexual male or a lesbian. Gynosexual.
Yeah, but a lesbian is a woman who likes vaginas. So if you woke up one day and you're a man all of a sudden, you're no longer apparently a
wow.
Yeah.
You're a gynecologist.
Gynosexual. Like that sounds like gynocentric. That word that came from it.
Well, obviously it's the same base. But I just think of gynecologist. That's what everyone will think of.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. There is this great mockumentary. It's actually, I think it's directed by an Australian, coming out soon. I was showing Bearing last night. It's based on this reality where something like in the near future there are an outrageous number of single mothers, and for some weird reason they all had girls. So it's turned into a world where basically women rule the world and men are, there's hardly any of them. And it basically it looks like a gynocentric society.
Right.
So, but it's quite fun. I'll have to find you the link.
There's like pockets of men who live in the woods and all that. It's weird.
Yeah, like that old Polish movie or whatever, Sex Mission.
Sex what?
Sex Mission?
Yeah, it's called Sex Mission. It's like, I think it's Polish. It's like it was done. It was done like a long time ago, but yeah, it's some sort of Polish science fiction. I saw it in film school.
I thought you were joking. I thought it was a porno you were joking.
No. It's a real movie.
Like, what year was it made?
I don't remember. Maybe like 20 years ago.
Wow.
20 years ago.
Should just look it up on IMDb or something.
Sex Mission.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's going to come up.
Well, you'll probably not get porn on IMDb, or maybe you will. I don't know.
I'm just thinking what'll come up if you go to Pornhub and write in Sex Mission. We'll
find out. You should screen share it. See what happens.
Oh dear.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
But anyway, yeah, you should definitely send us a link of that documentary.
Yeah, I'm sending it right now. It's a mockumentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it looks great. It looks so funny.
So this is has this been broadcast or what is it?
It's
I
a
think
trailer.
it's coming out soon, isn't it?
It hasn't come out yet. So it's this trailer.
No.
The trailer.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
All right. We should.
But it's so great. If you troll through the comments already, you've just got feminists losing their shit. Like, what the fuck do you want? They made a mockumentary, a piece of entertainment where women are ruling the planet.
Right,
you still find something to bitch about.
So I just posted the link here in the chat. I wonder if they can see it. Can you see it, chat?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
okay.
you can see it.
Cool. Because I thought YouTube would just take away all links when you post it, but
I thought so too.
apparently you can. That's awesome.
That's great.
Hey, Skagg.
Yeah.
Tell me, have you had any more encounters with the basement punching bag guy?
Well, it's a sensitive topic because he was actually one of my favorite YouTube channels, legitimately.
Yeah, me too.
And
Okay,
We
you
need
can't
to
just
fill in-
start off with that. I have no
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
Skagg, explain it.
I'll
Explain
I'll
the
give a quick
punching
rundown
bag
of
guy.
this.
Yeah.
Background.
So, a while back, I had a video go kind of viral, and this guy came to this video and commented a bunch of crap about, I'm this, I'm that, he's going to kick my ass. Your typical anonymous YouTube threat stuff. And some people like to have fun with that.
Okay, is it just me, or did we lose
No,
someone?
yeah.
I've lost him too. You there, Skagg?
Yeah, I cannot hear anything either.
All right.
Oh, that's such a shame. Well, we'll have to come back to. Oh, he said 1 sec. 1 sec.
What's going on, Skagg?
Technical difficulties.
The punching
Got
bag
some,
guy turned up, didn't he?
Technical difficulties. Music.
Yeah, like, can we get some elevator music?
Dun 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 dun. Wait, what about my theme song instead?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fuck yeah.
Is everyone's friend is Tyler. He's your only black friend, so he's your best black friend. I wouldn't trade him for another black friend, because black friends are rare, as you should be aware. He smells like Richard Pryor, so he just sit and stare. Is everyone's friend is Tyler. Is everyone's friend is Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay, am I back now?
You T-pained that shit in the actual one. Yeah.
Did it come back? Am I good?
Oh,
yeah.
You're
Okay,
back.
sorry about that. I've had
You
this
missed
bad
the
mic for a long
song.
time. It has like a bad connection in it, and if I barely bump it, it disconnects. And I've been saying for months, like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna get it.
We had a halftime show in between there.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Oh, I could hear. I heard the entertainment.
Okay.
So I'm glad you guys
Punching
covered.
bag
Sorry
man.
about that.
The origins.
Yeah. So this was just a classic case of a YouTube tough talker guy. I like to engage those type of people.
Right.
Not inappropriately, but if you say you're gonna kick my ass, like, please tell me more, that type of thing. And it turns out he makes videos. He's not only like a prolific shit talker, he also makes videos. But he was kind of this big oafish guy who would make videos from his basement, lifting heavy kettlebells, like, I don't know, doing weird workouts, and commenting on weird social issues all the time. So like I would just watch. I wasn't commenting on his stuff, but as he got into a fight with me, he made videos about me, what he was going to do to me, where we were going to meet up, like all these weird basement dwelling threatening videos. And they were so fun to watch, and because they're cool and fun to watch, of course I want to highlight them on my channel so that people can see them.
Mhm.
But what I was afraid of is you said if you feature it, people are going to go and they're going to want to shit talk him. It's going to blow up and then he's going to go away. And I don't want him to go away. I want him to keep doing what he's doing because it's awesome. And ultimately, I think the trolls got to him, even though I discouraged the trolling as much as I could, and he deleted his YouTube channel. So I don't remember what Bang's original question was, but I miss him, and there's a gap in my sub box.
Tell everyone what sort of clothes he used to wear. That was one of the funny things.
Yeah, I mean his wardrobe. I think the one that stuck out to me was the tie-dyed T-shirt tucked into jeans while punching like a punching bag. But I will say this: so like a couple of my friends and I, because we mourn the loss of him quite frequently when we're playing games and stuff. And just today we were playing and we found, what is it, Kristen and Kate, they might fill the punching bag man's.
Oh, did you see the video they did back to me?
Oh, we watched the whole thing, all 15 minutes. And I subscribed right away because they fill that void.
Didn't anyone mirror those videos or what?
No, I don't think they did.
Oh, all right. That's
Kristen and Kate are good value.
They were pissed off
No,
that
they
you
weren't happy with
bearing.
it.
That
It's funny
one
how they
on
get-
the,
they start-
the left. The way she was staring at the camera. Scary.
Yeah, she's got a glare about her, doesn't she? I like it how they started the video by saying, "We don't fucking care about this. We just don't care," and then go on to make a 15-minute video. But
Like, if you don't really care, then why do you make the video?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love how they got the statistics cheat sheet out though. The
I haven't
feminist
seen this thing, so
statistics cheat sheet.
what was this?
Oh, okay.
I did a video on these two little retarded feminists probably a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. They've got quite a few plays, and they've seen it, and they've taken their video down, and they've done a response video back to me. It's hard to explain it. You have to watch it. But in the original one, there's such awkward little things that, like, at one point they did they did a duo. They sang the Macca's theme song. Like, one of them went dun 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 dun, dun and the other one went I'm loving it. And they're both as fat. They're both as fat as a fucking house. It was just,
man, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. You'll have to go to my channel to watch the original because they've removed it. But
Yeah. Everyone go to Bearing's channel right now and watch that. All right.
See,
Like, how many people removed their videos because of you?
What's that?
Like, how many people removed their videos because of you?
Yeah, it's becoming a trend. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of it. I'm certainly not here to silence anyone or to.
Yeah, that I totally
it.
agree with that. I totally agree with that. I don't want them. I'm not making these videos for them. You know, I'm making them for the people who are my fans.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even care if they watch it. It's not about that. I don't want to silence them or anything.
Right, like, the only kind of video that I made that actually had the original video removed was that BuzzFeed video about Muslims asking questions to non-Muslims, and I had the only, so I basically have my own video response left, and I guess everybody else has had their responses there too, and the original video's gone.
Right.
Wow.
Shit.
So BuzzFeed took down a video?
Yeah, it's like for the videos for Muslims questioning non-Muslims.
Huh.
Why?
BuzzFeed.
Why is
BuzzFeed can be
BuzzFeed
scary
take
to the
down?
video, man.
BuzzFeed are the worst. I got
Yeah,
blocked by them.
obviously BuzzFeed is horrible, but I can't believe they took down a video.
They got triggered by the black guy, that's why.
Yeah, good work, Tyler.
Racist joke.
Well, I mean, I would guess. I don't know anything about the video, having not seen it, but I would guess if it offended the Muslim community, then they would probably take it down. Like, they wouldn't give a shit if, you know, like, I don't know, if you're a critic of Islam got pissed. They'd only get pissed if Muslims felt offended, or they'd only take it down if Muslims felt offended. I'm sure that's probably what happened.
Probably ISIS told them to take it down, and they're like, oh, okay, fine.
And what if
Yeah,
ISIS
those,
don't
like
want-
those Muslims in the videos, they're not true Muslims, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably hired actors.
I don't
one
know,
thing
they look
that's-
pretty legit to me.
Actors as shit.
I don't know. I haven't seen that video, so I have no clue.
Hey, Bear,
What's,
the video you did, the one where the three horrible, ladies, they kidnapped the guy who groped one of them on the train and they beat the shit out
Oh
of him.
yeah.
Is that BuzzFeed?
No, that was just some independent chick from New York, I think.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. But
Right. I think I've seen that one. That was where they were sitting on a couch and they had him on the floor, right?
Yeah, that's right. I tell you who does a funny rip apart of that is Gary Awesome. His version of that is fucking so funny.
Okay.
yeah, it's well worth the look back. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
if you haven't seen Gary Awesome, have a look at him. He spells his last name Orsum. He's another Aussie YouTuber, but he's fucking so dry. He's so funny.
He's more Australian than Bering and myself.
He is,
if you
yeah.
can imagine that.
Wait, what are the criteria for Australianism? What makes
he
you
just
more
sounds-
or less Australian?
He probably sounds like he gives a little bit less of a fuck. I think that's what does it.
What? A little bit what?
A little bit less of a fuck.
Less of a fuck?
He gives less of a fuck.
Ah, okay.
Like, I don't really actually know. Like, I don't
Less
really
of a
know much.
cock.
Oh. Like I don't really know much about Australia actually. There's a lot. Like I need to know a lot about Australia from you guys then.
I've been to
Yeah.
Australia actually.
Have you?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, where did you go?
Sydney.
Oh,
Hey.
Sydney.
Just
Should've
only
gone to
Sydney?
Melbourne.
I don't know. Where do you live, or is that not something you give out?
No, we live in Melbourne.
All right.
Is it
Melbourne?
Hang on. Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah, no,
Melbourne.
let's resolve these things.
Melbourne or something.
Yeah, I would like to resolve these issues so
No,
I can
whoa,
get some backup.
Whoa! Is Melbourne that's south or what?
Yeah. Melbourne's sort of extreme south, just before
right.
Little Island, Tasmania.
I'm trying to imagine Australia in my head right now, but yeah, it seems like it's there in the bottom.
You can actually make it, if you put your hands together, you can make it. You do a C with your left hand and like a L
What the fuck?
with your other hand, and then you put them together.
It also looks like a cat's face and a dog's face on either side.
And if you do that, with the L,
Right.
imagine like on your right hand the L where the sort of your knuckle is on your thumb.
Right.
That's where Melbourne is.
Right.
And there you go.
I bet everyone is
Shut
sitting
up, Barry.
at home right now going like, what fucking.
Okay.
Yay!
Like,
I did a thing. Yes.
can you pronounce it one more time? Like pronounce it one more time. I'm trying to get it right.
It's Melbourne.
Melbourne.
That's
So think of like
Melbourne. Melbourne.
Like a
It's
burning,
like
burning bush.
MELB apostrophe N. Melbourne.
It's Melbourne. Be an American, love freedom.
Melbourne. But you were saying, Skagg, that there's a Melbourne in
There's a
Florida.
Melbourne, Florida. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
not the
there
real
you go.
Melbourne, is it?
Well, so there's that issue, and then the other big conspiracy thing to iron out in Australia is peanut butter a commonly available product or not?
It's all very
Yes,
much.
it is.
I have conflicting information on this.
Did someone tell you that it's not?
Okay, so yeah, a good friend of mine works in Sydney, and he came back over Christmas. He's lived there for a couple of years now, and he was buying all these food items. Like, you guys don't have corn dogs, I guess. So he's buying up the corn
What's a
dogs.
corn dog, though? What is a corn dog?
It's like a hot dog on a stick with like a corn breading.
On your deep fry with batter.
You guys don't have corn dogs?
We sort of do every,
Oh.
like, for special occasions. I think at the Royal Melbourne show, there's like, you can get them.
I have never
like,
seen
not
one,
something-
Barry. What are you talking about?
You never
Yeah.
seen one?
No, I've never seen one around.
Oh my god, I have to show you right now. I had to
Why
show
wouldn't you just have a hot dog in a bun, man? Why would you ever like that?
It's,
Well,
it
it's
tastes really
good.
good
Nicer.
though.
This is nice.
Yeah.
We have hot dogs in batter from the fish and chip shop. That might be similar,
Well,
probably about the
that's
same
probably that's probably similar.
but that's probably more like a beer batter than a
Corn.
corn batter.
Yeah.
This is the corn
Like
dog right here.
Oh.
thing.
Let's
Click on Tyler.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh, we missed it.
sorry. Can you see it?
There you go.
right. It's kind of like a
Feeling bit
dildo.
threatened.
It's a symbol of the patriarchy in
Yeah, yeah.
the United States.
Fucking
It so
patriarchal
is.
things.
Dick on a stick.
29%. Oh no, sorry, 25% saturated fat.
Fucking hell.
So it's
How
a
do you
health
get
food
that
around
much
here.
saturated fat into something?
But it's just so good though. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else we have here. Every now and again, you'll find a fish and chip shop that does a deep fried Mars bar. Fuck, they are nice.
Oh yeah.
With bacon.
It's the devil. You can't eat the whole thing. Bacon.
Yeah, fried Snickers with bacon. You know.
Frauds, that is a fucking idea.
Oh, you're
I'm doing.
serious?
I'm taking my own
Bacon?
Snickers to the shop next time and getting them to do it.
Well, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, but with the bacon?
I actually don't know any place that sells that on a regular basis, but you know you can get that on these like farmers markets and shit.
Mm.
I heard like places in New York have those kind of places where they put the candy inside the batter.
What's that? What sort of candy?
Like I guess the Snicker bar, for example, and then
yeah.
fry it up.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. You can feel it shaving years off your life with every bite. But
Isn't there a deep fried festival somewhere in America?
You bet your ass.
Probably on every block. Yeah.
fucking hell.
Bring your own deep fry machine. Oh, what?
Why
That's
do you
crazy.
think people in this country sing the McDonald's song spontaneously? That's why. This is what we live in, man.
Hell, I just had McDonald's yesterday.
Do you guys say Maccas, or do you have an abbreviation for McDonald's?
It's just McDonald's or Mickey D's.
Yeah, Mickey D's.
Yeah. If down here it's Macca's, that's it.
Mackers.
Mackers.
Macca's,
No,
R.
Macca with an A.
Get that R out of there, Macca's.
Maccas. So, okay. Wait.
That sounds French.
Yeah, I don't want to try to imitate an Australian accent because that's going to end poorly.
Macca's. Yeah, Macca's. I think there's actually a McDonald's in Melbourne, in the city, that they named it Macca's in honour.
Really?
Yeah, so the sign says Macca's.
Wow. I remember they had some sort of sandwich shop that was really nice in Sydney that was like huge with just all sorts of sandwiches, all packaged neatly like it was in Japan or something.
Really?
I don't know why, but Subway just popped into my head, and that Jared guy. Did he turn out to be a pedophile?
Oh, yeah, you're way behind. He got the shit beat out of him in prison, too. And he's gained a bunch of weight.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Jared news for days.
He's gained a bunch of weight. Really?
They obviously
On
don't get
Jared?
Subway in jail.
Yeah, no, he got convicted. It was something to do. I don't know what the exact charges were, but he, solicited sex with a 16-year-old, and
Yeah.
there's child prostitution involved, all kinds of weird stuff. So yeah, he's locked up, and some 60-year-old guy kicked his ass in prison within the last few weeks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Eat
That's
fresh.
crazy.
He would be a fun guy to beat up, though, wouldn't he?
Well, he's nice and doughy now, so
Did you guys see? Did you guys see that video where this black girl she was harassing some white dude about?
Yeah, I saw it.
Best.
Did you see that she came out in some newspaper saying that it wasn't her fault?
Not her fault.
How did
Was
you
it
get that?
was it the black chick, the cultural appropriation thing, the dreadlocks?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She was attacking some guy. He had dreadlocks, and she was like, "Oh, you can't have dreadlocks. You're white." And
That's nuts.
that was nuts, obviously. And now there was this article. I wish I had the link, but I don't. Maybe someone can Google it. But she was saying that America is to blame for her having been through whatever, blah blah blah. She was basically playing some huge victim card for that. I wish I had the link. I just saw it a couple hours ago. I didn't save it though.
Well, let me
See,
clarify.
what
I
I'm
want
sorry.
to say something really quick. As a black person, white people actually created dreadlocks, not blacks. So there's that.
Okay, it doesn't really matter. It
Egypt.
doesn't matter who fucking created it. Just if you want dreadlocks, fucking have dreadlocks. What does it matter?
I would have loved to have seen if that camera, if she didn't notice the camera was there. Remember, she was saying, "Have you got scissors? Have you got a pair of scissors?" Would she have actually pinned him down and cut his fucking dreadlocks off? That'd be,
Yeah.
Well, you got a case of assault there. If so.
See, what I want to know is...
I think she got charged with assault anyway, didn't she?
Oh, did she?
Oh,
I thought I read that.
Yeah.
what I want to know is if this guy went to Jamaica, do you think he would be accused of cultural appropriation with his dreadlocks by Jamaicans who have lots of dreads? Oh god. Or going to Mexico for a holiday and then wearing a sombrero or something.
I don't think they Jamaica big deal out of it.
Jamaican a big deal out. Idiot.
I know.
That's funny.
But that's it. It's like, where does it stop? You can't wear certain Halloween costumes anymore because you might offend someone.
For fuck's sakes, you guys?
Like, did you see that MTV video about Francesca bitching about the Halloween costumes?
I think I
No.
have.
I have not seen that one.
Who? What?
Francesca Ramsey,
I don't remember.
the one from MTV News.
Francesca
She's
Ramsey.
Everyone's
horrible.
favorite.
Is she
racial
the
propaganda
one?
show.
Also known as Cheska Lee.
Did she,
I'm
she had that
fucking
big effort to,
retarded when
like,
it comes to names. I'm retarded when it comes to names. I can't remember.
She's on
That's
MTV
alright.
Decoded. She's like the
She-
black
is-
lady.
Is she
Yeah.
the one doing all the black videos on MTV Decoded?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
You got it.
She had that big like push for a little while there to like shut down or defund Sargon's Patreon. Did that ever go anywhere?
No.
Yeah.
It was just all buff.
No.
Did you see the last thing she cracked the shits about? What's his name? Fucking Hagbard Celine did a great video on her where she was talking about when you get called out on the internet, you should just take a step back and apologise. And then he's grabbed these old videos of her where she's sort of racially appropriating whatever and just absolutely.
Yeah, she was
called
like in
out.
that music video of her just shaking her butt.
Yeah. And she cracked the shits about it. Apparently she was tweeting about it all day the other day, sort of like calling him an arsehole.
That's awesome.
So no apologies after all. Damn.
I don't think so. I was thinking about like, doing a follow-up video and saying, Hagbard's done this video, Francesca, you're fucked. You've got to just say sorry, otherwise you're a dickhead. We should start a hashtag or something.
Hashtag apologize Francesca.
Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
funny as fuck.
There was
Yeah.
one of hers that I hated. It was she said, "Oh, it's not only America who has racist problems," and then she went and listed 5 other countries and explained why they're all fucked.
Yeah, like one of the
assholes,
countries
why
is
they're all
actually
racist.
Australia.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Notice
was
she doesn't mention
seething
Syria,
watching
though.
that. No,
I
she
bet
didn't.
I bet she listed the least problematic countries in the world.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt she'll make a video like that.
I mean, yeah. Let's talk about some people. Some country that has that have problems with racial issues, right? Syria? No,
Exactly.
not. No. Okay. No.
What about like places like in the Middle East where anti-Semitism is actually huge there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Let's
the
not
fact
talk
that-
about that. Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
It's like.
Or what about the fact like in Turkey that Mein Kampf is actually a bestseller there?
Yeah, that's
Is that right?
hilarious. Fucking unbelievable. How in the hell is Turkish people really? They
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. They think that they would have survived the extermination camps or something. What?
Yeah, they probably would have been headed there after all. But I think Hitler was somewhat allies with some Muslims, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Like, there's pictures of him actually working with Muslims. I mean,
Okay.
one of
Yeah.
the leaders.
I'm not a big scholar of Hitler.
Well, everyone else is these days, you know.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
don't
so-
agree with
oh,
me, you're
that's-
Hitler. That's all I know.
Right. So, like, you're saying Donald Trump is Hitler, right?
No, not at all.
That's what it seems. Yeah,
Right.
demonstrated very frequently.
Yep.
Tell us about the Donald Trump shit that's going on. Have you guys seen any of the rallies? And are they that crazy?
Well, basically, what's going on is that the Black Lives Matter people are just protesting at his rallies, and people are starting to fight there, and it's because of the Black Lives Matter people. That's what's going on here.
Mm.
Like, basically, one of the rallies in Chicago actually went really bad because of the interruptions from Black Lives Matter and other people who are social justice warriors.
Mm.
Yeah, I just saw a video like yesterday but on a video on a guy that was bullying some Trump supporters, and then this huge guy comes up and basically scares him to death. Did you guys see that one?
No, I don't think I have.
It was just a short clip, like maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute or something. It's pretty funny.
That's that AIDS Skrillex thing. Was that at a Trump rally?
Yeah, that was in St. Louis.
There's
That's
also
the
like
best one yet, I think. But there's a lot of good ones.
yeah, there's also like stories of people actually getting beaten up because they wrote like Trump 2016 on the ground with some chalk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the chalkening's a big deal now.
The chalkening.
Oh yeah. That was an article I read yesterday too. The chalkening.
It started at Emory.
It's like there were all these social justice warriors that went to the police and they wanted a police investigation into who wrote Donald Trump on their wall. Like, you know, this is a crime. For fuck's sakes, police, come on.
Not only that, but they also there was another story of like the people like the social justice warriors. They interrupted like a meeting for Trump supporters at a college.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on a channel called Laughing at Liberals.
All right.
Yeah, that was the Portland State meetup where they shut down. These kids were just trying to have a meeting of their newly established students for Trump. This wasn't Trump showing up. This wasn't like a campaign event. These are just students who are inclined to support Trump having a meeting.
I think was that the one where it was in the cafeteria or something?
Yeah,
they're standing on the tables and
they were threatening him. They were threatening to dox him. There was this guy wanted to fight at one point.
That
getting in people's
crazy.
faces. It's not. That one was nuts, man. And they're all like self-congratulatory and self-righteous at the end because they've shut this down, and it's like,
oh my God, that's like when they picket the men's rights activists. Fucking hell.
Yeah. But it's like they actually believe that supporting Trump is a crime. It is illegal.
Yeah. You fucking morons.
Well, that's what was so interesting about the doxing kid is, so to give context to the threat of the doxing, what he says is, every single Trump supporter here has a full legal name attached to a social security number attached to this, Y, and Z. And all that information is available online. And it's like, okay, so you have people's information. But the damning information you're going to tie it to is their political opinion? Who gives a shit? Well, by the way, kid, there are Republicans walking the street out there. Like, people who disagree with you walk the street every day. They live in this bizarre, insulated world where any dissident opinion is considered, like you said, it's criminal. It's criminal in their head. It's just weird.
That is fucking unbelievable. I mean, it's like obviously half the country is going to vote for Trump and half is going to vote for Hillary, whatever, and then one of them is going to emerge victorious. But so you're saying half the country is criminal? What?
I don't know. I would like to hear what their answer to that question would be. There's so many people I would love to talk to. Going back to AIDS Skrillex, a YouTube friend of mine messaged me the other day and he said, just so you know, I have a coworker who went to high school with AIDS Skrillex. He's deleted his social media presence, but he has a band, he has a Screamo band. You might be able to contact him through his Screamo band's Bandcamp page.
It has a Screamo band too, didn't it?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
I love it.
These are the kind of people where it's like, man, it'd be awesome just to have a conversation, not on hostile terms. Like, I don't want to rip you. I don't want to make fun. I mean, we'll have some good-spirited jabs, but I want to understand your ideas. And these are the types of people who will never, ever even discuss the ideas in their head. They won't even do that.
It's a pull on a Steve Jobs.
Well, don't mention Steve, or else everyone in here is going to be blocked. I mean, they probably already are, but
Steve.
It's kind of funny because I was going to be on a stream with Steve Shives at one point a few months ago. Basically this feminist who's actually pretty decent. She goes by the name of Shira, and we were friends. She was going to host a stream with ex-Muslims, and she tried to invite Steve Shives to go on the stream, and he agreed to go on the stream. and I was also supposed to be there as well. And then suddenly at the last minute, he's dished out.
Big surprise.
Yeah.
Mm.
Really had to catch an episode of Angel.
Yeah.
Remember when Sargon offered him £1,000 to come onto a fucking stream? He didn't do it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it.
I think the big problem with a lot of these people is this repeated inability to separate people from ideas. I mean, it's fun to talk to people you disagree with. You figure out the source of your disagreement. You have a good time. You might not agree on everything, but you understand where the other person's coming from. These people, it's the same reason you can't criticize Islam, you can't criticize feminism, you can't criticize these ideas because they can't separate the people from the ideas.
Yeah.
It's so annoying, man.
Yeah.
The idea of criticizing Islam and considered to be racist for criticizing Islam is just absolutely ridiculous because religion is not a race of people. It's basically an ideology that's
That's right.
Exactly. You can change your religion. You can't change your skin color.
Right. Plus, there's black Muslims, there's white Muslims, there's any kind of Muslims you can think of.
Right.
Hang on, what about Rachel Dolezal?
Yeah, she was back this week.
Was she?
Yeah, she had another interview on the Today Show. It was this week or last, I can't remember.
What was the interview about? Are they still
Sorry,
saying you're not black while you're calling yourself black?
Yeah, it was painful like that. So are you still black or you gone back or what? That kind of stuff.
What? Man.
Remember
I totally missed
Dolezal, the white chick who was saying who reckoned she was black.
Yeah. I just didn't know she was. She actually. I thought she killed herself after that.
Holy cow, no.
No, she's
I would have
still alive.
Jesus Christ, that lie, Holy shit, I would never have been able to leave the house.
Well, that's the. I mean, she does talk about that in the interview. Like she said she's doing speaking work and stuff, but she's not. You can tell she's not really working, and it seems like she wants to, but she mentions it's tough to go to the grocery store or just do regular person stuff because I'm clearly identifiable. But she still looks the same. Like she still has her hair. She's still appropriating her hair, culturally, doing all that stuff.
The fro, right?
Yeah. I always sometimes I feel bad for these people, and she's not as ridiculous as Aid Skrillex or these kind of people who become memes on the internet.
Right.
Sometimes I'm like, that would really suck, but at the same time, you have put yourself out in a completely absurd. I don't know. I go back and forth where I feel bad for them and then I don't.
Well, it's hard to feel bad for someone to put it on themselves. It's what?
Yeah, that's right.
It's not that it happened to her. She made it happen.
Yeah, spot on. And if there was nothing wrong with it, if there was, if it was completely innocent, then what have you got to worry about?
Yeah, I mean, that is something she brought on herself.
What are your thoughts on it, Tyler?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
For fuck's sake.
What are you?
Stop
Can you repeat it one more
fapping.
time for me?
Okay, what was her name?
Rachel.
I think Dolezal.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about her?
Yeah. I don't really know. I haven't really heard about her until now, so.
Oh, really?
What was it? She was the vice chairman of the NA. What the fuck are they
She
called?
was
She held some position.
president
Yeah,
of
she
the
held some-
Spokane chapter of the NAACP.
Yeah, NAACP, right.
Oh, that person. Oh, okay.
As soon as you see the picture.
Oh yeah, that person. Okay, I remember now. Being trans, black, whatever, just do yourself. But the fact that you don't want to admit that you were white at one point is actually stupid.
Mm.
I don't really care if you want to change black or purple. Just admit that in the past you were white.
Mm.
Yeah, but she didn't do that.
Yeah, the fact that she was so dishonest was just stupid. If if you really feel comfortable being black, then just admit, like, hey, I was white at one point. Like, Michael Jackson didn't have a problem saying, hey, I was black at this point before I turned white.
What about have you all heard of transableists?
Yeah, basically those kind of people that want to cut themselves
Yeah, they want
off
to cut their leg off or something because they don't feel they should have it. But there was one case where this chick thought that she felt blind. She thought that her true identity was blind. And so she found some fucking psychiatrist or something that agreed to pour drain cleaner into her eyes and blind her.
That's got to be criminal.
Oh.
What the? No.
Of course it does, yeah. It should be.
Where did this happen?
I don't know, but apparently it did happen in the last few years. But there was a fair bit of outrage about it. I don't know the ins and outs of the story. What's her name? Liberal Lunacy was telling me about it.
Yeah, I've seen the articles about that too. That's fucking unbelievable. Someone actually took the time to pour drain cleaner into her eyes.
And a professional psychologist or psychiatrist, like that's fucking hell.
How does that? You'd think if you had a professional, though, you'd be like, okay, let me recommend this surgeon guy who will do it. Let me recommend like a good bleach to take care of it. How did that happen?
You reckon a psychologist would say, no, you are fucked in the head. Don't do
maybe.
it.
Let me just prescribe you some medicine, maybe not pour drain cleaner into your eyes.
Yeah, the problem here isn't that your eyes function. The problem is that your brain is not functioning properly. That's the issue.
Maybe we should just go with I don't know, remove half your brain or something. That would probably help.
And an eye patch. Get one of those sleeping fucking eye cover things and just walk around with that all day, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, 2 of them, and then you're blind.
Man, could you imagine that? That's the next step. Is you're not going to get it surgically removed. You're just going to pretend to have this disability so you can be transabled or disabled or whatever, and then you get the sweet parking spots and all the benefits, you know?
Oh yeah.
Imagine that.
Like, does anybody know if it's actually a real condition that people have, or it's just made up?
Well, it depends how much you're willing to believe, I suppose. I mean, there probably is a name for it, but I mean, there's conditions that exist that make me go, fuck.
I'm not sure they call it transabled, but it's definitely a real condition. People actually do really weird shit, try to cut off their legs and shit. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I read about this chick who had phantom wings. She thought she had wings, right? They were phantom wings.
Okay,
and
that's probably something else. So.
And they used to ache. She used to have to take like painkillers to stop the ache in her wings.
Oh yeah, sure. Sure.
Probably some sweet painkillers too. She probably sold them to all her friends. And
give me some Xanax.
She's peddling.
Come on, give me Xanax. Give me Xanax.
Oh my gosh. Fucking wings. There's the dragon. Have you seen the dragon lady? I believe it is now, because it's a man who had a sex change operation to a woman who changed into a dragon. She had her nose removed, her ears removed, little horns inserted under her skin, in her head, and her whole body tattooed in scales and these crazy ass dragon.
Do you have a
nails.
picture of that?
I'll see if I can find one.
You probably need a trigger warning before looking at it. It's not very
Oh
pleasant.
yeah, for sure.
The fascinating thing about that.
Her eyes are dyed. Have you heard about eye tattooing or bleeding?
Oh god.
Bleeding? Color your eyeballs now. It's a thing. Some people go black, like all black.
Yeah.
It's mental. Let me see if I can find Dragon Lady.
Let's see some links here. Please have some links.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
The dragon person has the like split tongue too.
Oh,
There's a picture of
fuck.
that.
Oh,
Fuck.
But that's nothing compared to tattooing your eyes, for fuck's sake.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, would you? Let's play a game of Would You Rather with dragon person examples. I don't know if it's dragon man, dragon woman, whatever. But the interesting thing about her that kind of puzzles me, I was watching. It was a segment from Crowder's podcast, and but without thinking about it too much in the past, I've always been like, pretty accepting of the concept of transgenderism. Like, I've never known too much about it or the science behind it, but I've always, without thinking about it, I think like, yeah, if you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, be who you want, whatever. But as this kind of keeps snowballing, getting more and more ridiculous, you're faced with this situation where you look at Dragon Man or Dragon Lady and you go, okay, like the lady part's fine, but the dragon part, that's absurd. Like you can't do that, right? I'm with you with the fake vagina, but like once you scale your face and tattoo your eyes, then you've gone too far. It presents a really interesting dilemma for thinking about what we should accept and what's crazy.
I mean, obviously, if someone really believes that they've been born in the wrong body, then okay, fine, go fix it. I got no problem with that. But if you believe that you were born as a human, but you should have been born as a dragon, then bring on the lithium.
But there's some of them that actually eat rocks because they're meant to be dragons. They eat fucking rocks. But they've had to go to like the emergency room.
Hospital,
eating rocks.
Well, I think see, for me, that's where I kind of draw the line. Is like, be whoever you want. Be whoever you want. Just don't demand state accommodation necessarily. I don't know that we have to like accommodate the crazies, but I won't stop you from being crazy in your own home.
Imagine you're a chef in a restaurant and your waitress comes in and goes, someone out there with lots of tattoos just asked if we have any fresh rocks.
I've just brought the page up. Can everyone see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Let me.
Like, holy fuck.
Oh,
It
fuck.
looks so fucking ugly. Just, no.
And that's obviously
I'm
all these.
I'm looking at the son and thinking, he's going to grow up and one day be like my dad.
You might hurt your eyes.
So you're saying that's the mom and that's the dad?
No.
That's the same
He
person.
No, same
originally he transitioned to a woman. And then when he became a woman, he's like, oh no, I haven't had enough. I've got to be a dragon.
Okie doke.
So here, here's what becoming a dragon entails. Removing your nose. Removing your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that is the worst.
That's just that ear is just mutilation, man.
You start to look something like this.
This is.
Yeah, there's the sweet
And
tongue. Yeah.
split tongue. And yeah, here is this, this person getting scales everywhere.
What pronouns do dragons use?
Admirers.
Bunkin.
Look at the outfit, though. What the fuck? Oh, what's this? She's got like a dragon headpiece.
Dragonfro.
She's not allowed to have an afro, though. I don't think. She looks Hispanic, right?
It's probably
So dragon's culturally appropriate.
Yeah. We better shame him. Write a blog about it.
It's crazy, huh? Crazy.
Oh, that's
that baby's
beyond crazy.
Yeah, that baby's gonna grow up so fucked up.
Yeah.
I wonder what that dragon
It's,
does for work and whether they were okay with it.
Oh, he's not working. Come on, like, no. What would,
I assume there's a bunch of like
unless,
trans knights running around that he has to fight or something like that, Keep them under control.
No, those guys, they fight for her or him or whatever.
Oh, is that how it works? I don't know.
Yeah, white knights.
Whatever, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, okay, I got you. I see.
Those fuckers out of that BuzzFeed thing are probably fought over.
Yeah.
In the old days, they used to fight dragons, but not anymore.
Right, now they fight for them. Excellent.
There's some show/restaurant in the US where you can go watch jousting and have mutton legs.
Yeah, like on
and
the
shit like
BuzzFeed.
that. Come on, there is too. I've seen this shit on movies.
You all been to Excalibur in Vegas?
Is only Vegas?
No,
Vegas
I'm sure they have other places.
That's kind of funny because like 2 months ago I went to Vegas actually.
All right, where you going?
I went to Caesar's Palace.
Did you marry a hookup?
No, it was with my family, but I went to Caesar's Palace, I went to the Flamingo. I went to see Chris Angel. I also went to see the Vegas
The Brain
show.
Rapist.
Yep. And then I also went to see like this wax museum too. It was a lot of fun in Vegas for me.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I have a lot of pictures and also video footage. Though I haven't made a video about my trip in Vegas yet.
I love
Is
Vegas.
it true that Vegas is in a bit of trouble with regards to running out of water?
That's California.
No, I saw some documentary about how it's something like 4 or 5 states share the what's the lake where the Hoover Dam is?
Yeah, it's Lake Mead.
Yeah,
Lake Mead.
yeah. Well, they all border on it or something, and they're all allowed a certain amount of water that they can take out of this dam.
Yeah.
And so they're looking for their water elsewhere, and there's like these set of mountains just outside of Las Vegas where there's actual farmers and stuff, and they're siphoning the water through a massive underground pipe, and it's ruining all of the farmers' lives and stuff like that. It's quite interesting. It'd be fucked
Those
if you were
farmers need to land a party,
running
that's
out of
what I
water
say.
in Vegas. It's quite big. There are quite a lot of people who live there, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of people at
In
the night.
Vegas.
Like basically in Vegas at night is like the morning time for normal people. Like there's just so much activity going on at once. It's crazy. There are so many cars just driving by. There are just so many people walking. It's just so lively at night.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can't
That's
believe
awesome.
I'm the Australian who's seen this documentary. Come on, guys. Current affairs. Catch up.
Yeah. How's it going over there in Australia with your social justice warrior and everything? Is you have crazies over there? Or?
There's more and more of them. Yeah, it's getting pretty fucked. It's like there's been a couple of things in the last couple of weeks with universities spazzing out and having protests and that sort of thing.
Fucking the cupcake sale.
Yeah,
So
they had a
to-
cupcake sale at a
Bake sale,
union.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it ended in rape and death threats, And then, when they're asked for these rape and death threats because they're apparently sent on social media, so you'd think you'd be able to produce a copy of said rape and death threats, but no, they've been deleted. That's unfortunate, isn't it? So all of the fucking feminist outlets around the world write a big story about how these feminists were sent rape and death threats because there's no evidence. You just got to listen.
I like the point you made to me about how to illustrate that the wage gap is real. We'll charge women, what was it, 70 cents for one cupcake and $1 for the men. So that's what the whole thing was. And didn't you point out or something that men physically they're stronger and they require more food to go? This is just
no, that wasn't in that one, but that was
no, that they should get a bigger quantity of cupcake.
No, fuck, what video was that in? But I made that comparison where...
That was good, though. What was it?
Oh, no, that was in relation to period leave or something, I think.
No, I did the period.
No, sorry, it was the toilet one. There was this chick arguing that women's toilets should be much bigger and should have more, like it should be physically take up a much bigger area because we're women and we have periods, we might have kids, etc., etc., etc. And because of this natural biological fact, women's toilets should be bigger. And so I made the argument that, well, hang on a sec, I weigh just under 100 kilograms. You probably weigh 50. So because of that biological fact, the fact that I've got to transport double the weight, I've got to feed double the weight, etc., should I not be paid double the amount?
Yeah, I think I saw that video. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking toilet. Just shit in it, please.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
like all the bathroom stuff lately drives me nuts, man. Like
The
who gets to use
transgender
what-
issues and all that.
I've come to the conclusion I hate both sides. Like I don't care who takes the shit next to me. I really don't. And if you
The trouble is it's much more nuanced than both sides make out. I mean,
yeah.
one side is saying transgender people should be comfortable and should go into the bathroom. They want to go in. Fair enough. And the other side is saying we don't want strange men coming into the women's bathroom. Fair enough. I understand that. I think maybe if I'm trying to do a stream with Blair White, who's a male to female transgender, very soon, and I'm interested in getting her take on this, because I think if it was someone like her, who presents as a female, and if you walk past her on the street, you'd think she was a natural born female. I think it was someone like her. I hate the idea of her not being able to use the female toilets. I think it's just.
It's like they should probably make a third bathroom option, like have some sort of like special needs bathroom, then the male and female bathrooms, perhaps.
The other part of that shits me is where you see the young Turks and all that. They go, how are they going to police this? Are they going to check people's fucking genitals at the entrance? Well, no, I think that's not what they're arguing for. You guys are arguing for the change here. I think the other side is just saying no change, just leave it as it is. No one's saying we need guards at the door checking penises, for fuck's sake.
Dude, I forget where I saw it, but it was basically like, I don't know, I love anytime you can point out a hypocrisy in feminist reasoning, of course it's going to be entertaining, and of course they are abundant. But this one was something, I forget exactly how it was phrased, but it's really good. It was just like, all men are rapists except for the men in the bathroom wearing dresses. Like that, they're the only ones who won't rape you. All the others, don't trust them.
Well, didn't it happen just recently in Washington? I think an old bloke went into the female toilets when there was a heap of kids in there and just started undressing, and they've protested. And he's gone, no, it's my right to be here because the law has changed.
What?
I don't remember that. That was interesting, though.
And I mean. Some of these laws, from what I can gather anyway, will allow that to happen, and that's wrong. That shouldn't happen. But I get,
right.
If you're a fair income transgender and you decide to be a woman, or good on you. That's great. Do what you want. I think they, perhaps should be allowed to use the female toilets, but not a bloke who.
No, but obviously there is some sort of standard for when you get your classification changed on your driver's license. Maybe that's what we should go on.
That's fair enough too. If you're that serious, you would have had your driver's license changed, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So that's something.
And most of the trans people that I've noticed, who really are genuinely transition, a lot of them really do look female. Like, they've really gone to the effort, because you can't tell with a lot of them. So, if someone like Blair White came into the toilet while I was using it, I wouldn't blink twice. I think, yeah.
Blair White's she's actually quite hot. It's scary.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, I think. Yeah, like, I feel really confused. Like, I find her to be hot, but I know that she transitioned too, so I don't know how to feel.
I don't know this person. I hate to, I don't know. I've got to get a glimpse now. It's been teased.
Have a look at her. She's actually presents very well.
Wait, but this.
Like, she's certainly not, the big 6 foot.
Oh man,
She's not Stephanie, put it that way.
I have the perfect house clip for that.
Like, she does not look like a man at all. She looks like a female.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Why can't all I see is football players? How do you spell her name?
Blaire.
Oh, there's an E. I forgot the E. Okay. Oh, here we. Wow. Am I looking at the right one here? I
Live reaction.
It's not bad looking, is it?
Like, seriously.
Getting quiet now.
I'm trying to make sure. You're telling me that this is a. Wow. I'm impressed.
It's probably the best transition I've ever seen, actually.
Holy cow! I would never.
Sure.
You would never question this person. I mean, like, if you didn't know this person, you saw her in public, you would never. I don't know. You'd never think twice, really.
Yeah, exactly right.
So take a look at this image here. Is this the correct person? I don't know what the caption is. I just grabbed an image, so disregard that. But.
I can't see it.
Did we lose Undoomed?
Uh-oh, yeah.
You might have.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, here he comes. Yeah.
Holy shit! It's not a good thing to actually.
Hey, turn your camera off then.
Yeah, cam's on.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Well, if you can still hear us on Doom, no one saw you. You didn't get
No,
out
it
of
was
man.
your,
It's just your camera was on.
Screenshotted, shared everywhere.
You have a very nice roof, ceiling rather.
She's got a YouTube. She's got quite a popular YouTube channel. I'll search it and send you the link.
All right, so pressing a link. Nah, not a good thing. I don't know why, but it just opens up in the same window as I had my chat. So. Oh well, and then obviously fucking Google is fucking up, so you have to log in 5 times before you get in nowadays.
There was some.
What were we saying?
Oh, we're talking about this
Well,
Blair
There you
White
go.
individual is
There you
quite
go, Skagg,
attractive.
link in the chat.
I'm not going to
have to.
again.
I'm gonna have to get
share
a phone number to figure this out.
Okay, this is what she looks like right here.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's blue.
Like,
I have to tell her I
seriously,
was
she
talking.
looked like a real female.
For sure. Yeah, she does.
Hello, lovely people.
Oh,
Who's that?
Oh, that's the other person. Isn't that the poor little girl that you bullied, Sugar Tits? Wasn't that her? That I just.
me?
I thought it
Which
was sort of
one?
like her intro, or was that Blair's? No, I was
I
getting a
don't
kick
think
out
that
of
was one
the
of mine.
I thought it was that other. I was getting a kick out of the Twitter accusations earlier of like.
I thought that was a
Oh.
bloke that you bullied.
No, it was a bloke.
Yeah.
You know what? I was so careful. There's one bit where I said, oh, I see I'm going to have to bite my tongue here. I'm going to have to try really hard to not call you a fucking cock-sucking, dick-wanking moron cunt face. But I didn't call you it, right? I didn't call you it. And the worst thing I called him was I said directly to him, like, you little dweeb. And, I go, outraged. You're a bully.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, well, rewatch it.
Who said
How does
that?
that work though? You're a woman
it's
and he's a
someone.
man. I didn't think you could do anything to him ever.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly, right.
The
Exactly.
what do they call it? Like this scales of oppression, or there's a term for it, but it's like a hierarchy of who's the most oppressed.
Oh, you mean
you-
the progressive stack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the term.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the funny
you're
thing
low,
is, actually,
and so
the
am
funny
I.
thing is, it always happens when I target white knights, so the manginas. I don't really get as much abuse from people, the girls, the feminist females that I target. Just, I don't know, it's weird.
With the blokes who cry bullying.
Yeah,
Well,
they
what-
do.
What was so interesting about what I saw on Twitter from people calling you a bully, and the same stuff I saw in Kate and Kristen's bearing response, they both have this thing. They say this like they have this bizarre defense of "we are not public figures, leave us alone," and it's like you
Oh,
put
yes,
out
yes, I saw that,
product
yeah.
for public
Yeah.
consumption.
And we don't have many subscribers. You have a lot of subscribers.
You're
why are
attacking,
you talking to us? What the fuck? What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
And it
And then
you-
it's like an attack campaign. It's not that. It's just I check out videos, and when I see something that I think is bullshit, I want to call bullshit.
But I've had several say, "You will not. What you're trying to do will not work. I won't let it work. You
Yeah, I
will
love
not silence
that.
me." Fucking, I would never
I will
try to
stop
silence you. You've got an opinion. I've got an opinion. We just said them to each other. Simple as that.
Yeah, they actually honestly think our whole point is to get people to shut their videos down or their channels down. It's like,
I don't
come
want
on, give it
anyone.
back.
I don't want anyone to shut down their videos.
No. That's
Yeah, I'd
just-
rather you have a crack back at me, and try
Yes,
to
let's
you
do
know,
it.
Yeah,
try to
exactly.
unravel my argument. You know.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, that'd be great. I mean, that's the thing is like, I was saying it earlier. We were talking in Skype chat. It's like I would love for someone to do that type of like breakdown, takedown of my videos. That'd be awesome. I'd be
Right.
like, oh,
Yeah.
you guys, maybe you've got some good points. Let's discuss, or maybe not. I disagree. Whatever. But
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. I would love
Yeah.
that. Instead,
Yeah,
it's like,
But I think the fundamental difference between those kind of people, Skagg, and people like you and I are if they actually made some good points, we would say, fair enough, I stand corrected.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll change our minds.
I've done it before. You know, I think it's
Yeah, like
an important thing
if
to
a
do.
person, for example, wants to make a response to me, I also would love to see what they have to say about what I had to say.
Mm.
Of course.
I'll do one. It'll just be fangirl, and you'll just be saying, "You are my best black friend." That's all it'll be.
All the time.
I'm just gonna start uploading like I'm perfect just the way I am videos because that's clearly very lucrative. I'm just gonna get into that genre, I think. I'm perfect just the way I am. Now watch me sit here and cry for 10 minutes about the way I am.
Yeah, that sounds just about as retarded as it could be, and that is White will succeed.
Wow. Can I show you an article here? Just this one line. I was mentioning it before. It says communities are fundamentally different when they're just women.
What? What was that?
I'll bring it up. Hang on. It's the
communities are fundamentally different when they're just women.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
the title of the article is "The Top Secret Internet Groups Where Men Are Forbidden."
Right.
Oh yeah.
Let's hear that.
So let's tell everyone about it. All right.
How do they? This goes back to the question, the fundamental question of who's checking for penises. But how do they do that in this situation?
Haven't you seen
sure
those things? Haven't you seen those things at the airport? They can fucking see everything.
Well, yeah, but on a website though.
They're like fucking X-rays.
On the website, yeah.
Well, yeah, like if it's an internet group, I assume this is
you got to scan yourself for entry.
Yeah.
I want to join this thing. I just go and go, how fucking shit it, man.
Here we go. The top secret internet groups where men are forbidden.
Someone did an article about these top secret internet groups. Is that?
Yeah,
is
they're
as well?
very secret.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm just seeing tampon taxis and yoga classes. Kill me. The stubborn gender wage gap that plagues our industry. Get a bunch of ladies in a private chat and you'll see all sorts of conversations you wouldn't see typically. Yeah, bullshit. Where's that? The cadence is different. The tone is more trusting. So she's saying the sort of atmosphere of these chat rooms, because they're all females, it's more trusting. It's a safe environment where everyone can express herself without being
Women are
told.
cunts. What? Women are cunts to each other. Women are worse to each other than men are.
I agree. I agree. Private.
All these people, you know, I don't. Have you people ever gone on the internet before? There are lots of insincere people on the internet. Not every word you read is meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah. Private women's forums are, to be clear, as old as the internet itself, but they seem to have proliferated in the past 2 years, helping along by the rise of messaging apps and growing awareness of both privacy and gender-based online harassment. In addition to Johnson's gender-gated social network and projects like the troll-free feminist community, Femsplain, the past 2 years have seen a proliferation of invite-only private message threads and closed Facebook groups like Girls Night Out, Female Founders, and No Boys Allowed. Sounds great.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Julie Bindle's a member.
It's just so depressing that...
it really is. It's exhausting being attacked for having any opinion or being cross-examined about a personal experience. It's like a breath of fresh air to be able to talk about these things without worrying about or expecting hostile comments. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's going to depress me. I'm going to like.
I don't think anyone's being hostile about fucking tampon taxes. I think people just say, no, that's stupid. That's not hostile.
It's a luxury item. Apparently, women find that offensive to have their periods considered a luxury. Yeah. And tampons and pads were invented by the patriarchy to make women ashamed of their.
What are they
their
talking?
bleeding.
Are they talking about sales tax?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Regular
Yeah.
sales tax, right? Everything.
Yeah, so 5-10%, something of that order.
Everything has that.
Yes, exactly, like toilet paper and all of that.
Yeah, toilet paper, iPhones, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
I did a
So-
video about one. I did a video about one where she's gone. Well, fine. I'll just stop buying tampons then. Or I'll just stuff a bunch of toilet paper up there. It's like, but that's fucking taxed at the exact same fucking rate, you idiot.
Yep. Sales tax. Come on.
My favourite one is in regards to that 4chan prank, the free bleeding, how it was taken seriously by feminists who started free bleeding.
Right.
So if you consider that toilet paper is also a luxury item and is also taxed, we should we should protest the tax on toilet paper by going around shitting ourselves. That was my favourite.
Like there was
Just
like
for
a,
equality is my favourite.
like there was a story I heard last year where it was like a woman who decided to have a period while she was on the marathon with other people.
Well, she was what?
On a marathon? Like running?
Yeah, it was like
I've
with
seen it, yeah.
Oh no.
So she's like streaming down. I assume she's wearing like short running shorts, right? Not like. Or
Yeah,
maybe
like-
she's wearing like pants. I don't know.
But there was literally
Maybe like
period
a-
blood on her pants.
That would have been like a
That's
fucking
fucked up.
horror movie.
Okay, that's gonna make someone horny. Not good.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that would have been like a scene out of Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, but that's not the horrible part. The horrible part is that someone's gonna get horny.
Yeah.
You mentioning this. Who's getting horny off this?
Not me, but someone.
There's someone out there that'll get horny about anything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just get horny about free shitting.
There's one that was my favourite. People who get horny at the thought of themselves personifying as a furry toy, a small furry toy.
Oh, furry.
What?
People call us furries.
Yeah, I know. So they
was-
imagine themselves to be like a little furry plush toy,
What was
and
the
the
name?
thought of that. Oh, let me look it up. It's one of those really long bastards.
Okay, I thought you said the name there. Or
I'll
The
try
name
and find it.
of those people.
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
They call furries.
No. Oh no, that's something different, isn't it? That's
yeah, furries. That's you guys.
furry.
Nah, fuck. You're not a furry if you're an actual fucking bear man.
Well, I guess you guys kind of are e-furries, aren't you? That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, that was the big major point of criticism too. Is you guys are just hiding behind some cartoons. Dun dun dun.
Look at Evil Gunny says, I think Bering has gender fluid on his nutsack. Good one, Gunny.
God. Oh, here I did find it. List of paraphilias. Like I said,
Paraphilias?
Yes, it's paraphilias are sexual interests in objects, situations, or individuals that are atypical. And I'm just trying to find the one I was talking about. Oh, here we go. Autoplushophilia, the image of oneself in the form of a plush or anthropomorphized animal. Anthropomorphized. I can't say that.
So, in other words, if you guys were to become aroused at your bear depictions, you would be that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
What are you talking about? They're not pretending to be bears. They are bears.
Right. Of course.
Exactly.
And they shit in the woods.
Fucking
Yes.
Of
Did
course.
you see that shit I took
of
in the
course.
wood came out perfectly swiveled, perfectly sort
Yes.
of like
I was
soft
talking
sort of
to
ice cream.
Undoomed about that before you came on.
Yeah.
The clip I did
it
for
takes
you of
practice.
shitting in the woods.
It does take practice there.
Ice cream machine.
Well,
God.
that escalated.
Yes. There you go.
It's always funny in a chat, isn't it? You look back at the topics you discussed, and it just goes everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Anyone else? Anything serious?
Serious. I don't know. Like I like it to be really light. Like fuck seriousness. Fuck it.
Really light. No, nothing feminist. Then.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
What do you want, Tits? Just topics like articles and shit like that?
Oh, it's just something for discussion. Give us something, Frank.
What I would like to know is Undoomed. How and why did you get into making YouTube videos? Give us the backstory.
This again?
Yeah, man.
Why not?
Oh dear, I just did this interview just the other day.
Oh, did you do it with Feminist Flow?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
I also did one with him too.
Yeah. I actually I did his interview. I interviewed him. I became the interviewer and did his lines and that for him.
Yeah, we talked about that. That was funny. Yeah. Do you want the answer anyway, or what?
Yeah, man.
Like if you have any questions for me, Baron, I can answer now.
Mate, I've got a list.
No, but anyway, it's not. Everyone keeps asking me if what was the thing? Was there like a video or some person or something? It wasn't like that at all. It was just I knew I wanted to do it, so I had the channel started for a couple of months, like registered, and I really enjoyed watching Sargon of Akkad, and I wanted to give something back. So I had been supporting on Patreon and all that, and I figured, okay, maybe I could just make my own videos and give back in that way.
Yeah, because I remember that your channel used to be so small. Like it used to have really few subscribers before it got humongous.
Yeah. Obviously, and that's the story for everyone, of course. But it's as simple as that. I just figured that maybe I could give something back. There was no video or person or any event or anything that made me like, oh, I'm fucking rabid. I got to go out there and fucking do videos and blah blah blah. You know, it was nothing like that. It was just maybe I could do something. Maybe I can. I've been so entertained by all these videos. This has given me so much joy that I want to try and give some of that back. That was it.
Yeah, one thing about your videos is, besides your voice, is the fact that you have this kind of music in the background. Like, do you compose your own music?
Yeah. Not all of it. I obviously use stock music sometimes, but I do write my own music. And people ask me that, so maybe we should just clear that out right now. What is the background music in my videos? It's not music. It's just a couple of chords that I repeat. I just did a couple of chords on my synthesizer, and it just keeps repeating. It's not a song. So.
Do you have a big, massive fuck off folder of memes you are yet to use?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have a folder full of memes that like you haven't used yet that you will draw from in the future?
Not really. No.
Do you make your own memes?
No. I mean, obviously, most of the memes are things that I take from the internet. And obviously, if I see something that's okay, this is going to be perfect, I save it. But I'm not sitting there searching through memes all day and saving all those things. I usually just I write my script for the video, and then after that, I search for pictures that will sort of add something to what I'm saying. That's my process, sort of thing.
That's an interesting point. Do you write your whole script before you start your video?
Mm, not always. I usually watch the videos. Maybe I watch them probably 10 times and work everything out in my head. I write down some points. I don't really write down everything.
Yeah,
So
I script out sort of maybe the first quarter of it, and then
Yeah.
just start it, because you often notice other things, or once you see it with some of you in it, you sort of you get an idea of where else you might be able to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, like for my case,
it's
like,
hard to know exactly when you just thinking about it. It's hard to know what's going to sound funny. So you
Yeah,
just
like-
gotta you just gotta start laying down tracks and see, okay, does this sound funny or not? And maybe
Yeah.
it'll sound funny in your head, but then when you lay down the track, it's like, okay, that's boring. So you have to rework the thing. So how do you work, Baring?
Well, yeah, I as I said, I start my script. I suppose I do script everything. So I'll generally be reading off a a word processor I just have open. But I'll only do the first little bit. I might do the first maybe 8 or 10 times that I sort of cut in, and then you sort of, once you watch it back, that first bit you've done, you get an idea as to as you said, how funny it is, how entertaining it is, and then you decide where to go from there, I suppose.
Like for my case, I don't really write anything down. I just ad hom everything. Like basically, if I find something to be funny, I just say it out loud.
Right.
Or if I want to be serious, I just be serious if I want to. And then after
So you
I
don't
finish,
write anything down. You just go.
yeah,
you
just
press
everything, like
record.
everything in the videos that you see is ad hom. Like basically just me doing it ad lib.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
How about you, Skagg?
Yeah, I definitely write everything out beforehand, and sometimes it's very quick. Like sometimes, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can all relate. Like sometimes things flow out very quickly, and then sometimes you think you have a really good idea in your head, and you start trying to write and stuff, and it doesn't jive, and it takes forever. And so sometimes I just get really frustrated and have to let it sit for a day or two and revisit.
Like for my case, like sometimes I had to think things out before I just say it out loud. Though if it was like a really, really funny video, I try not to really think things out and just overreact and just go from there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just write everything. I sort of go through the video, and then when something pops in my head that says bullshit, then I just pause it and start writing.
Yeah, like for the video responses that I do, like I don't really watch the whole video before I shoot. I just basically just shoot the video while I still watch it and then react from there.
But what's kind of nice, what I kind of like about my style a little bit is I can take a break. So if I'm finding the voice recording or the scripting monotonous, I can go and do some of the animation and do some drawings and do a couple of hours on that and switch back.
Yeah, like the thing with like the
Sugar Tits, did you draw all the things for your and Baring's channel?
So I pretty much I do draw everything on my channel. The only thing that I can't really claim so much is the bear, because Baring chose it before I even started my channel.
Right.
But he said, I really like the look of this bear. Can you give me something that looks almost, pretty much identical to it? So I just tweaked
So you did all the different emotions in that, like all the
Oh
board
yeah.
pose and
So the
Right.
bear itself it is. If you look carefully, it is a little bit different, but all the expressions and everything.
Your bear looks more refined.
Angry?
No, refined.
Oh. It's the bows.
No, but it has sharper lines, and the eyes
really?
the eyes have little highlights and stuff like that.
Yeah, Baring's going to put me to work.
That should just be the same. Like I remember, I called Sugar Tits one night on the way home from work and said, I need you to do a cameo in a video, and we're just going to have Bering's going to have a girlfriend that's just him with fucking pink bows. Can you do that? You know, and we can do it, mate. So that's our Sugar Tits stuff.
Yeah, I remember. How long have you been doing your channel, Sugar Tits?
I'm 3 months. Bearing, I believe you're 6. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because I remember I did a video like before New Year's where I called a girl Sugar Tits.
Did you?
I did too. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
And then like everyone, just a couple of weeks later, everyone was like, "Oh, that's Bering's girlfriend." I was like, "I don't know."
I think I commented on it.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to go find that now. Suck shit, Bearing. I got a soundbite from Undoomed. That's awesome. Yeah. So the name Sugar Tits came from Bearing, and the name Bearing came from me. So I gave Bearing his name, and he gave me mine.
Okay, so is there a story?
Really, I've always been called Bearing, haven't I? Like my nickname's been Bearing for fucking 10 years, I reckon.
Yeah. Being like a sort of an animator, I guess, having that kind of a mind, crazy mind. I sometimes, if I know people well enough, I start to imagine what they would be like as a cartoon character, and what kind of, if they were an animal, what kind of animal they would be. And living with Bearing as long as I have, I know him in and out. And there's a couple of times I've caught him raiding the kitchen. In the middle of the night, I would wake up and I just hear noise in the kitchen, and then finding things like candy wrappers under the bed that I have to clean up, and and he's grumpy. He's really grumpy.
I am fucking not.
You are grumpy. Really grumpy, and especially when Bearing was with his full-time job. I was the alarm clock, right? He would set his fucking alarm clock with about 6 or 10 alarms just to piss me off, and then he wouldn't hear them. So every fucking time it went off, I would wake up and I would have to shake him, and then he would like make these noises at me like. Fuck off, fuck's sake. Yeah.
That's because he's hibernating, that's why.
There you go. He likes his sleep, he likes his midnight snacks, and he likes honey. He's a bear. He's always been a bear in my head. So it started off as Bear, and then it morphed into Bearing.
Right.
And the Sugar Tits, there's no story behind that. He just, I think we were just...
I just wanted to be as derogatory as I could be.
Yeah, you're just trying to figure out...
Yeah, ironically, sexist. Overtly sexist.
Just the most chauvinistic thing you could think of, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
In that first cameo you did, Sugar Tits, I think the whole idea of the name Sugar Tits was I said, I think we need a woman's opinion on this, and then just yelled out, "Hey, Sugar Tits!" And then you came in and it was like you meant to come into the room. You've gone, "Hi, Sugar Dick, what's going on?"
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. But it's funny if I'd been the one to pull over Mel Gibson, then there would probably not have been such a big drama about it.
Does anybody wants to know my origins on my theme song?
Yes,
go ahead.
Okay, so what happened was that 2 years ago, 2014, I was just talking to a bunch of friends on Skype. And they say, "It's everyone's friend Tyler," and I say, "Yeah, I'm your best black friend." And then from there, it started to take on from there. Like literally, the song got composed the very same night. Like we talked to like an artist who was also a friend of ours, and he started to write the lyrics down. Right. And then he started to compose the music and started to give me the MP3, and I went from there.
So did you just record? Awesome. Did you sing it and send it to him on the internet, or did you go?
No. It was like it's the same as that composer that actually sung the song. It's not me singing the song.
Is that not you?
No, that's not me at all.
Oh, but you sang it pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. During the break we had, right?
Well, that's because I memorized the lyrics by heart because I was part of the process of making the song, so there's that.
Did that take long to memorize the lyrics?
No, it's not. It's really easy after you hear it so many times. Like super easy.
Yeah.
Oh, there was this German song that Bering and his mates recorded in their early 20s one night when they were particularly shit-faced.
German techno song, wasn't it?
Yeah, they wrote it all out in English and then Google translated it into German. So I'm sure anyone who speaks German would just thought it was ridiculous. But I remember they composed the music to it as well. It was like freaky electronic German sort of techno. That was the best thing. He lost it though. I still wish he had a copy of that to this day. It's so funny.
Oh, you didn't upload it?
No, I didn't know. It was all about fucking the family dog or something, I think.
As you do.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was quite funny.
It was.
All right, so Skaggs, do you have some origin stories while we're at this?
Oh man, so I started YouTube quite a while ago, actually, like back in like 2012. So it's been a good 4 years. But like I historically have done like all video game stuff, and just it kind of grew stale, and I wasn't really into that anymore. So I've only recently been doing more like on camera, current event vlog type stuff. Having a lot of fun with it, and so I've kind of reinvented myself in the last, I don't know, 6-9 months, somewhere in there. And I had fun with what I was doing before. I'm having a lot of fun now, and I'm really happy that I've been able to be versatile with my product and have success doing different things. So I think for me, like, because I used to do commentary. A lot of people do like commentary. You guys use cartoons. People do it over video game footage, whatever. So I was doing that for a while, and some friends were like, "Yeah, you got good stuff. You should definitely do this on camera, though." And I was like, there's like that I don't know. There's kind of a barrier there. There's like comfort in front of the camera. There's like the risk of putting your face out there, all that stuff. So that was kind of a tough transition. But I'm glad that I did it, and it was some of the best advice that I received. I think it's just, I think it's really helped my channel become a lot more relatable, identifiable. Right. It does good things. So far, the risk has not harmed me, but I don't think it's a real risk either. Anyway, but
it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that you mentioned that your channel started out really differently than what you do right now, because my channel used to just talk about movies, and particularly Japanese monster movies, because I'm a humongous fan of like Godzilla and Gamera, and so I used to do that on my channel a lot. And then I started to realize that feminism was actually really bad starting in 2014 when I first saw that Ban Bossy campaign on TV. I'm like, are you serious? Like, they're actually whining about being called bossy, even though guys can also be called bossy. And I started to speak out against feminism back in 2015. And from there, I started to talk more about feminism and social justice, and also Islam.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Tyler, what have you been doing about Islam? That's interesting.
Oh god, there's so many videos I did. Basically, for Islam, I just talk about like what ISIS is doing compared to what the Quran says. Like if the Quran, for example, says to crucify the infidels, for example, I point out the punishments of ISIS and point out the verse that actually supports the action. And I also tend to talk about why I dislike Islam, and I also make rebuttals to Muslims that make videos on Islam.
Right.
So hate speech is what you're saying, right?
Has that bloke's fucking remember the bloke that drank his dad's sperm out of the fridge? Has he done any more videos?
Has he done any more videos?
That guy.
I love how he had a little smiley face on it, like dad's sperm. Ching!
Oh, that's awesome.
Has he done any more, Tyler?
I don't think so. I hope not.
You broke Undoomed.
Sorry.
That's awesome. Oh, I love it.
Oh no, hey, he did the Terminator one. Remember the gay Terminator one he did?
Oh goodness.
I remember the gay Terminator one.
I'm going to try to stop.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
Gay Terminator.
Sorry.
That's the best. That's just the best.
Okay.
Save us, Skagg.
Well, see, I don't get the references right now, so I'm just like, I'm
Oh,
gonna let these
right.
inside jokes just float, you know.
No, that Muslim fella who did the video about how you should be a Muslim, and if you don't, then why don't you just drink your dad's sperm out of the fridge?
That's Dara Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think I've seen that. If I have, it's been a long time ago.
That guy is just so fucking nuts.
Drink your own. Why? What? What's the reasoning behind this?
If you see the bottle of sperm that he pulls out of the fridge, it's like a water bottle, and there's that much cum in it. Like I don't know how many times.
Like he's been saving up for a while.
Oh.
And it's his own, you say?
No. It's actually milk. It's milk, but he's saying it's sperm.
So it's just a prop.
No. It was his dad's fucking cum.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if in a hypothetical scenario his dad was to fill a bottle up with that much sperm, it would have taken a few goes. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's storing it up for a while.
Yeah, it was just the most bizarre video you've ever seen.
And this is... So if you are an infidel, you are to do this? That's the...
No, I think his point was you should be a Muslim because atheists are bad. And if you're an atheist, there's nothing morally wrong with drinking a bottle of your dad's sperm out of the fridge, so go and drink a bottle of your dad's sperm out of the fridge.
That was pretty much it. Yeah.
It was fucking stupid. It was ridiculous. You got to watch this Skagg.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. I would like to say there's some type of context that would make sense.
He also made this video where this girl claims that she got possessed by demons by going on the internet. I'm not even joking.
Huh.
What?
Like one of the videos that he produced, like he had a girl talk about how she was possessed by demons by going online.
All right, well, that's dumb.
Yeah. That was a good laugh, though.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, no. Oh, contagious.
So does anyone remember the name of that guy or what?
The guy.
Dara Man.
Yeah,
What?
Dara Man.
Dara Man.
No, Dara Man.
How the fuck do you
Spelling?
spell that?
Yeah.
It's DAWAH man.
Okay, that's just weird. Okay, well, I'm sure everyone can Google that then. I just wanted everyone to be on the same page here on the chat and everything, so they can enjoy this thing.
It's just like coming back from Jesus.
Jesus Christ. For God's sake. Yeah. So, how long have you been together, Bearing and Sugar Tits?
About how long, Tits? 12 years or something?
14.
14? Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's getting to that stage where it's getting to that stage where I can't remember. Once you get past 10, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? For fuck's sake.
I met Bearing when I was 17 and he was 18.
Right.
And then
Wow.
that's just it.
That was it. You're fucked for life.
Pretty much. Like,
How long have you guys actually lived together?
Hey?
Yeah, we lived together.
No, how
Yeah,
long?
so
has
we've been-
it's been that long that you've lived together too, or when did you actually move in together?
Oh no, yeah, we started living together
year.
not long after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm about to take that step in my life, and I'm kind of terrified of that. I've never lived with a significant other before, so I have no idea what to expect. But
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
Right.
it takes a while.
independent spaces, key.
That's it. You kind of learn each other, and I just know Bering completely. Like I know what will piss him off. I know how to push his buttons, so
Yeah.
what to stay away from. You kind of take that into and try and be as considerate as possible. Well, I do anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Except for Bering, you can't be considerate.
No, I'm not
No.
considered. Just do whatever I want, man. Just whatever I
There's
want.
nothing to do with being a fucking man. He's just a prick.
Yeah, I'd be a prick if I was a
Just
female.
clearing that up there. No, he's lovely.
Right, right. Well, that's awesome. So that long, huh?
Yep,
Yeah, it's been a while.
we have a lot in common. We're completely different kinds of people, but we have a lot of interests in common. So,
Yeah. Love it.
yeah.
Awesome.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to run. I've got to do something for my father, who has asked me to do something.
Right.
Okay, I was going to say, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up anyway. We've been doing this for a while now, so.
That was good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
so,
lovely to internet meet you all.
Yeah.
Except for you tits.
Can you
No. I just mean I didn't internet meet her. I met her previously. I didn't
Yeah. But, do you have any last messages?
No, just thanks for having us on, man. It's great to speak to you finally.
Thank you.
Yeah, likewise. Like it's really awesome to finally speak to you guys.
Yes,
Yeah, you
it
too.
was awesome to have you all here. So I'm going to thank all you viewers out there tonight, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.